Welcome to Inspire Brilliance with your host, Nakia Johnson. That is me. Look at this view. Today's video is going to be about emotional patterns and awareness of them. A lot of us, actually all of us, if you're human, we all get stuck sometimes in emotional patterns. This can look different for everyone. An example would be an emotional pattern of smoking weed, an emotional pattern of maybe drinking, an emotional pattern of having outbursts, an emotional pattern of wanting to feel loved, wanting to feel secure, an emotional pattern of codependency. There are so many emotional patterns that we have as humans. I'm not here to tell you which one you have. That is for you to figure out. I know one thing that I had to work on with my emotional pattern was outbursts. When things would go wrong, I would have these meltdowns. And I realized that it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be mad at something, or it's okay, like I said, to have emotions towards something, but to get angry to the point where now you're red in the face and you're sweating, all of that, those emotional patterns are negative. It's time that we start replacing these emotional patterns with positive ones. A positive emotional pattern would be, I want to go see a new place. I want to go do new things. I want to go speak to new people. I want to do something different for myself. Emotional pattern could be, instead of going to smoke or instead of going to drink, you could read a book instead. That helps change emotional patterns. There's so many emotions in books or on a YouTube channel. There are so many things that you can feed yourself with that's positive other than negative. For another example, a big one, a big, huge negative emotional pattern, arguing with your significant other. If you pay attention to when you argue, how you argue, you'll soon realize it's almost the same argument over and over and over again. This is an indication that you are in a cycle of emotional turmoil, which now has caused you to have an emotional pattern. This can be formed from when you are young. This can be formed from the day you were born. If you are around toxicity, you can form negative patterns and negative self-beliefs, and also you can have a negative subconscious, which if you got all three of those and they're negative, you are bound to fail in this life because that is lack of self-control. So when you cut out the negative things and you add positive things like seeing new sceneries, being at new places, being around people that you've never met before, it is a whole new cycle that you are starting. So start now. Go find a book. Start now. Go outside. Start now. Maybe go book a flight somewhere if you can. Go book a horseback riding event if you can. Go book anything that you have not done before and watch how your life starts changing. You could do this for 30 days, once a weekend, or even the whole weekend. Try something new and watch how your life starts to change.